back for episode 3 of Minecraft with Iggy. This time we'll be actually doing some building on camera. Shocking. As you know, if you've watched any of my previous Minecraft videos, pretty much all of the building has been done off camera, and finally this time I think I'm going to do it, but instead I'm just going to record part of it, and it'll just be a sped up version, because I can't talk and build at the same time. I'm not very good at that. Basically what I plan on building today is, jump right into it. What I plan on building today is a better way to farm for some food. I have not set up an animal farm yet. I will at some point, but while this is perfectly adequate if you want to go over and do this every time, I personally don't, and it doesn't get a huge amount of crop either, so I do want to upgrade that and start getting some mass quantities of bread. So the general idea here is it's going to be a multi-platform, multi-level farm, and all the items are just going to drop down here, so I can like stand in one central location, maybe like walk a couple blocks over, and all the drops will fall there. And then I can just, hop up and place a bunch of place all the, replant seeds and all. So that's what I plan on doing today. It's going to be based on a 8-block design of the water. It goes 8 blocks out and then stops. It'll be the perfect amount for all of them, and it'll also allow me to just put like one water block on this side, and then the water block over there will count for the other 4. So I pretty much won't have to hydrate most of the soil except for like one side. So yep, I will be recording that, and see you guys in a bit. we are, mostly completed. As you can see, it changed a little bit from when I showed you guys this sort of almost final build in the sped up video. Anyway, things we've changed. Now this is all connected and working. At the moment, I've actually disconnected it because I'm going to be setting up a lock. But just to show you an example, I'll connect this one. And as you can see, that goes down. But I put dirt blocks there just to prevent water from spilling out all over the redstone. And yep. We also, as you can see, I have the fence trick where we have the fence on top, meaning I'm allowed to walk on it without any issues, which is good. The other thing I need to do, well, first I'm going to cover that up before anything. This is where the water is going to go. So I'm going to place some dirt blocks and grab another source. Yeah. Okay. This really works well having these fences here. The fences and the there we go. The fences and the stairs, because when you're on the fences and then you get up on here and you can still kind of go up, works out really well. And the fences add a very interesting aura glow to it, so it's kind of cool looking. Grab another. Oops. And anyway, this is to hydrate the farm, as you can probably tell. That's an interesting glitch. If you go up the stairs like that, I'll just keep making you hop. I think that was something where you were on a fence and it would constantly do that. If you're getting pushed by a water stream or something, I've heard of that. Interesting. Anyway, where's my tiller? Yeah, it's back in the chest. I think. No. And I ripped apart that farm. Not totally sure what happened to that. Okay then. Just make another one. Not like they're that much of a resource hog. I just want to make sure that all this farmland is in fact tilled and hydrated. That's a big thing. And there's supposed to be stairs here too, by the way, and some torches, so that will be added as soon as I get the lock working. So we got hydration there, hydration in the back, that's good. That means in theory it should work up here too. I'll let that go, and we're going to build our, what do you call it, build our lock system. Flip a switch, and thing will work fine. So, get that all set up. Well, not build it, but get some resources and stuff, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're on the other side, the left side of the system right now. And we're going to try to see if we can connect the wires between these two, so I don't have to build a separate switch for each, which I'd prefer not to do. So far we're underneath this. It's not a big deal for underneath this, really. So, oops. And there we are. There's our little piston. Right on the other side. Okay. So we're going to have these wires connect. Now, will that south piston? No, it will not. Right, this has to be one higher. Yeah, I don't have a lot of space here for me to walk. That's the big thing. I need to be able to walk down here. Not all the time, but just like build it. So, okay, so piston is going to be about, what, here on this level, and then it'll push that up if it needs, actually no, it'll be on this level, the piston. Pistons will be here, and sand will be there. So I need it to power up there. just place a block there and that'll be fine. Yep. And okay. Center is right there for them? No. Well, I don't care what's considered center for this, really. Gonna need some space to breathe here. So as I know there's water up here too. So, gotta watch out for that. Not sure which one that's on. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, water will not be a problem at all here because I'm below the fences, so not really an issue. Okay, that's good to know. That means I can build on this level and set up our switch. Oh dear. Yes. Okay. Obviously, then I'm gonna have to build that up a little bit. That's actually gonna connect there, so I don't want that. It does go through fences, so how's that gonna work? Let me get out of here first. See what I can do with it. I'm just gonna build up for now. Okay, so that's gonna come out there. I need a way for it to be like. It doesn't really matter where I have the switch now, does it? I just want to be able to lock it. I prefer almost on this side, but it's not gonna work out, I don't think. Especially with having that there. It has been a bit tricky trying to avoid the mine while building all this, so it's something to look out for. So that connects, you don't want that. I guess I could move this in a different direction. I'll keep that there and dig in this direction. Where are we at now? I have a feeling I dug over redstone. Yeah, I did. Okay. It's alright. Place that back in a minute. Dig this up a little bit if I can. See where this goes. Probably gonna need another repeater down there, to be honest. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Though it will if I just dig out this block. No, actually won't. Yeah, all the stairs there. Though you won't see it, but I still want to have the stuff. Tough choice. Okay, so that's there. Let's move this over one, I guess. Like that. I don't know if I'm gonna have redstone for this. Sheesh. And yeah, let me think. So I need it to come up like that. Coming up out of there. Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing here? I'm kind of curious where I just came out of now. How did I get here? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna not go that direction. And instead, we're gonna build this up earlier so I don't run into any space issues. Like this. You do not have any room there. this is really boring. I'm trying to make it somewhat interesting while I figure this out. You know, I'm gonna just figure this out, and I'll be right back, just so I don't bore you guys. Okay, so I finally figured this out. It took a little while. I'm not the most brilliant with redstone. Anyway, we don't need any repeaters, and I still had enough redstone, so that's all that matters. So what I did here, I have a redstone torch there that powers the line, which I needed to do anyway, and I have a little lever here. Flick that, and that basically cuts off the wire, preventing it from continuing forward and allowing me to just walk onto the farm. And it works for both of them because they're both connected on the same line. Brilliant. Not really. But it works, and that's what matters. Anyway, let me pretty this thing up. Yeah, make it look nice, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Got this a little nicer looking. We have some lava all along here to brighten things up. Make sure these are all really growing. Some of them are being a bit weird, like this one. I'm not really sure what the deal with that is. And then like that one, yeah, I don't know. Some of the areas back here I couldn't get lighting because of the way the wiring works, and because of the way I have the block set. So, yeah. These are kind of like floating chests. I'm going to keep food in them, and a hoe. This is going to be just a food chest for now. I may expand that if I need to. It's kind of like plants, and then I might add food if I have too much. I wouldn't mind having too much. This is a wood chest. As you can see, I kind of just went into here and made storage a little bit bigger. And then over here I just have the basics in case I need it, and then sort of this design here. I might actually make this all furnaces in the middle here, because I don't need one of those. And I might move that over here, just to make it symmetrical. But yeah, works pretty well. And I got resources, valuable resources. Got iron on the top, coal, lapis lazuli, and obviously I would like to expand this at some point, like the chest, because I'd rather have more resources. And then I have stone, and this actually belongs in a different one. I just kind of keep any form of stone, and then for some reason I have clay and dirt there for now, gravel, just because I don't have a ton of stone yet, and minecart for whatever reason. But yeah. And over here we have loot. I don't know why flint's in there, but it just is. Kind of falls in that sort of category. I did find some dungeons while I was spelunking today. Unfortunately, I did not have my iron pick with me, so there's a lot of stuff I need to go find, like gold. I found a crap load of gold, but I did not get to mine at all. And I found some redstone too, so. And I ran into some slimes, and rotten flesh, as usual. Oh, and, by the way, guys, I know you probably already see, I switched from pre-release 5 to RC2. I will talk about that more in the next episode, because I'd rather just have a dedicated episode to talking about the different changes, than try to mix it in while recording, because this is all clips, so, yeah, we'll talk about that next episode. Anyway, so we got food, and then up there is just a kind of new chest I still need to figure out. And anyway, we have the lock set up, once the lighting works. Up is water, down is no water. So, as you can see, we have it on down, and nothing comes out, like it's supposed to. That is really not growing. That one's sort of... I did try to let this grow as much as it can. It's not super fast, like I'd like it to be, but what can you do? And obviously mining all the way up to get sunlight is not really an option, so it'll work for now though. Switch it to up and collect some. Yeah, that's an issue. Some of it gets stuck on the stairs there. Did not realize that. I can always go in and collect it. It's not really that hard to run along the stairs. However, a bugger. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about the RC update, but this is focused on while I'm talking about the farm. You know how I put the fence posts underneath? Well, say goodbye to that little trick of ours. Notch taught us and shut down the whole awesome way to... wow, that's really noisy. Sorry, guys. Not shut down the whole option to walk on your farm now. Just, it's like back to normal, so... pretty annoying. Anyway, there's not too much more I want to show you guys today. Still not done anything with these chests. I probably should do something. Maybe put some food or something. I don't know. So yeah. Also another little housekeeping issue. Well, not issue, but what I plan to do is kind of start out here, collect all the resources I can, try to just start out the game here. And eventually I kind of plan on moving over to that second base I showed you in the previous episode. I haven't really done much with it yet, but I do plan on making a real ocean base and kind of building a base instead of just mining out one. So I do plan on doing a lot of work here, making this multiple floors and stuff, and it's really doing a lot with this. But also, if you guys watched my pre-release video, they're not pre-release, the RC2 video. Yeah, and then the suicide hole's down there. I unfortunately forgot I had a bucket with me at the time, but it's not a big deal. It's only 3 pieces of iron, so I replaced that very easily on my spelunking trip. I found like 50 iron, or probably not 50, but pretty close. It was probably about 40 something. I had a little bit left over here already. So, yep. Also, I found a way to get really nice frame rates now. Oh, yeah. By the way, I have some cows down here now. I am going to set up a breeding system. I don't know if it's going to be underneath this hill, but I'm kind of partial to doing it up here, where the old farm was. I'm kind of thinking that would be cool. So this area is, if I maybe widen it out a little bit, but you know how you have the 2, and then you'd have one there, breed them, and then I don't know what type of system I plan on doing. I might do a generic bee style system, because that's fairly compact. Not super compact, but it's pretty nice, actually. I would probably have all the... yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Job for another episode. Anyway, we got the farm working. That is on no water now. And, yep. That's about all I have to show you this episode. Thank you for watching. And make sure you check out my other videos on my channel. If you guys just watching this episode and you haven't seen previous ones, feel free to check them out. Fair warning though, the first episode I had to do a voiceover because the sound didn't work. But as you can obviously tell, I've changed over to actually talking in-game. So, yeah, that's about all I have to show you today. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed this, and see you guys later.